Hi, hello, welcome again to my class. Let us discuss an interesting chapter called linear equations in two variables. This is a very interesting topic, linear equations in two variables. And before starting this topic, we'll see what an algebraic expression is. We have already discussed about algebraic expressions in chapter 2 polynomials. We'll see what it is again. Say this, ax plus b. This is an algebraic expression. An algebraic expression should have constants as well as variables. The constants here are a and b and variable is x. Now, what if this is equated to some value? Let us say ax plus b equal to 0. What is this called? When it was ax plus b, it was called an algebraic expression. Now, when it is ax plus b equal to 0, it is called an algebraic equation because we are equating this to some value, which means this is an equation. So this has become an algebraic equation. Okay, so this is an algebraic equation. And what is the degree of this equation? What is degree of a polynomial? For a polynomial, the greatest power of the variable is called the degree of the polynomial. Likewise, in an equation also, the greatest of the variable is called the degree of the equation. Okay, so here what is the degree of ax plus b equal to 0? What is the power of x here? It is 1, right? So, degree of this ax plus b equal to 0 is 1. And if the degree of a polynomial is 1, what is it called? It is called a linear polynomial. Likewise, here also, if the degree of an algebraic equation is 1, it is called a linear equation. Okay, and here only one variable x is there. So this is called a linear equation in one variable. Ax plus b equal to 0 is called a linear equation in one variable. And if there are two variables, then it is called a linear equation in two variables. So let us say ax plus by plus c equal to 0. How many variables are there here? A, B, C are the constants and x and y are the variables. So there are two variables x and y, and here also the degree is 1, that is x and y, power of x and y is 1, which means degree of this equation is 1, and that means this is a linear equation and has two variables, that is this is a linear equation in two variables. Okay, understood? So we can define this now. A linear equation in two variables is an equation which can be expressed as ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers and a and b is not equal to 0. Why are we saying that a and b are not equal to 0? Because if you give a equal to 0 here, this ax will be 0, which means by plus c equal to 0 will be the equation. And what is by plus c equal to 0? That is a linear equation in one variable. Only one variable y is there. So, a cannot be 0. And if b equal to 0, the term by will not be there, which means ax plus c equal to 0, and that is a linear equation in one variable. That one variable is x. So, we can define it again. A linear equation in two variables is an equation which can be expressed as ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers and a and b not equal to 0. Okay, understood the definition? Now, examples are given in the NCERT book, and from that I am giving you the first example. Write 2x plus 3y equal to 4.37 in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So, you have to write this in the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0. That is general form of a linear equation in two variables. So, this is easy, right? Just take 4.37 to the left hand side, which will become, this is plus 4.37, and when you take it to the left hand side, this will become minus 4.37. That is 2x plus 3y minus 4.37 equal to 0. Okay, I'll give you one more example. 4 equal to 5x minus 3y. To convert it into the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0, you can either take 4 to the right hand side. So you will have 5x minus 3y minus 4 equal to 0, right? So A equal to 5, B equal to minus 3 and C equal to minus 4. Now, if you bring this 5x minus 3y to the left hand side, what will you have? Minus 5x plus 3y plus 4 equal to 0. And here A equal to minus 5, B equal to 3 and C equal to 4. Now we'll see how to find solution of a linear equation. What is meant by solution? We are taking variables as x and y, right? So the values of x and y for which the equation holds true is called the solution, and we'll see how to find solution of an equation. Okay, let us find solution of 2x plus 3y equal to 12. Here, if you take x as 0, this 2x will become 0, right? And 3y equal to 12. So what is the value of y? Y equal to 12 by 3, which is equal to 4. So solution is 0, 4. We are writing the solution in ordered pairs. This is called ordered pair. That is, we write inside brackets, and first is the value of x and second is the value of y. So this is called an ordered pair, where this is called the abscissa. X coordinate is called the abscissa and this is called the ordinate. Okay, this is called the abscissa and this is called the ordinate. Now, if you take x as 3, 2 into 3 plus 3y equal to 12. So, 6 plus 3y equal to 12. So, what is 3y? 3y equal to 12 minus 6 equal to 6. So, y equal to 6 by 3 equal to 2. So, if you take 3 for x, if you take the value 3 for x, you will have the value 2 for y. So, 3, 2, this ordered pair 3, 2 is also a solution of 2x plus 3y equal to 12. So we have got two solutions, 0, 4 and 3, 2. Okay. And you can have as many solutions as possible for a linear equation in two variables. That is, there are infinite solutions, infinite number of solutions for a linear equation in two variables. But consider a linear equation in one variable. For example, 2x minus 4 equal to 0 is a linear equation in one variable. And here we have 2x equal to 4. And what is x? X equal to 4 by 2 equal to 2. So x can have only one value, that is 2. So a linear equation in one variable can have only one solution. But a linear equation in two variables can have infinite number of solutions. So you have to remember this fact, that is, a linear equation in one variable can have only one solution, but a linear equation in two variables can have infinite number of solutions. Okay, understood? Now consider this example, x plus 2y equal to 6. This is an example from the text itself. X plus 2y equal to 6. If you give the value of x as 0, you will get 2y equal to 6. So y equal to 3. So 0, 3 is a solution of this equation. Now, if you give 1 plus 2y equal to 6. So 2y equal to 5, y equal to 5 by 2. That is also a solution, but when you write solutions, be specific as to find out some integers as solutions, because it will be easy when you draw graphs. Till now, we saw how to find solution of a linear equation in two variables algebraically. Now, we'll see how to find solution of linear equations in two variables geometrically. That is, we'll see how to represent solutions of linear equations in a graph. Consider the example x plus 2y equal to 6. When you take 0 for x, you will get y as 2y equal to 6 and y equal to 3. So, solution is 0, 3. You know how to write solution in ordered pairs. In a curved bracket, you can write 0, 3. Now, when you take x as 2, 2 plus 2y equal to 6, which means 2y equal to 4 and y equal to 2. So, you can write it in a table like this. For the values of x, you can write the corresponding values of y. So, first solution is 0, 3. Second solution is 2, 2. Then third solution, that is, if you take the value of x as 4, 4 plus 2y equal to 6, which means 2y equal to 2, that is y equal to 1. And if you take x as 6, you will get 6 plus 2y equal to 6. That is 2y equal to 0, which means y equal to 0. So 6, 0 is also a solution. This is algebraic representation of the solution. So now we'll see how to represent this solution geometrically by drawing a graph. Okay, now you can plot these points in the graph. 0, 3. X coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 3. So this is the point. Then 2, 2. X coordinate 2, y coordinate 2. So this is the point. Then 4, 1. X coordinate 4, y coordinate 1. This is the point. And 6, 0. X coordinate 6 and y coordinate 0. So this is the point. And when you connect this, you will get a line. And this is the graphical representation of the solution of this linear equation, x plus 2y equal to 6. Okay. Now for the linear equation plus y equal to 4. When you give the value of x as 0, you will get y as 4. When you give x as 1, you will get the value of y as 3. For 2, you will get y as 2. For 3, you will get y as 1. And for 4, you will get y as 0. So these are the solutions of the linear equation x plus y equal to 4. Now you can draw a graph like this. So 0, 4, x coordinate 0, y coordinate 4. Then 1, 3, x coordinate 1, y coordinate 3. So this is the point. Then 2, 2. This is the point 2 and 2. X coordinate 2, y coordinate 2. So this is the point. Then 3, 1. X coordinate 3, y coordinate 1. So this is the point. Then 4, 0. 4. X coordinate is 4 and y coordinate is 0. So this is the point. And when you join these points, you will get a graph like this. And every point on this line is a solution of this linear equation x plus y equal to 4. Okay, and every points outside this line, here as well as here, are not solutions of this linear equation x plus y equal to 4. Understood? Consider the linear equation x minus 2 equal to 0. This is a linear equation in one variable. That is, only one x is there. One variable x is there. X minus 2 equal to 0. And it has a unique solution x equal to 2. Right? But when this is converted into a linear equation in two variables, you have seen how to convert a linear equation in one variable to a linear equation in two variables. So this can be taken as x plus 0 into y minus 2 equal to 0. Here, you will get the value of x as 2 always, and y can be taken as 1, 2, 3, 4, anything. You can take y as 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or anything. Because this is x plus 0 into y. 0 into 1 is 0. 0 into 2 is 0. 0 into 3 is 0. 0 into anything is 0. So you can take y as any value, but x will only be 2. So you can draw a graph here. When y equal to 1, this is 1, y 1, x equal to 2. When y equal to 2, x equal to 2. When y equal to 3, x equal to 3. So when you join those points, you will get a line that is parallel to the y-axis. So when the equation is a linear equation with only one variable, that is x, you will get a line that is parallel to the y-axis. Now we'll see one more example. Consider the equation 2x plus 1 equal to x minus 3. So here 2x minus x equal to minus 3 minus 1, which means x equal to minus 4. This can also be represented as a linear equation in two variables as x plus 0 into y plus 4 equal to 0. And the solutions of this linear equation are, when you take x equal to minus 4, you can have y as 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Because 0 into y, you can take any value for y. So x will be minus 4 always. So this is the point where x lies, minus 4. So you will have the points minus 4, 1, minus 4, 2, minus 4, 3, etc. And when you join these points, you will get a line like this, which is parallel to y-axis. So if you have a linear equation that contains only x, then if you draw a graph, you will get a line that is parallel to the y-axis. Okay, understood? Hope you are clear with the concepts from this chapter. This is a very easy chapter, that is linear equations in two variables. Try to solve as many questions as possible from this chapter, not only from the NCERT book but from many other reference books as possible. And try to solve previous year's question papers also, because in maths it is very important to practice as many questions as possible. With this, I am winding up this video, and if you like my class, please like the video and share to as many friends as possible. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. So thank you for now. Bye.